like when I say I got a large house, a dog house in my backyard. And even my dog house got a backyard.
Yeah.
You know, I wrote that over 20 years ago. That was on the first record I put out, Big Business. And it was featured Snoop, Baby, Puff Daddy, Ron Osley, Jadakiss, all legends. And I was the first new nigga on there. That was the first line of my verse. And when I say that, niggas still remember it like it was a chorus. And that was the first line I ever came up with when I was a baby. So when I say lines like that, I could go to any state and say, I got a large house, and niggas know the rest. How? That was just my first rap. So I know that bars is what I specialize in. And one thing I can do is make people remember bars. I could ask you to see somebody else's verse on that song and you might not know it, but you definitely know that line.
Do you have a favorite bar of yours, or one where you remember the reaction, or you didn't get the reaction that you wanted? Is there a bar that you have in your head that you, as I'm asking that question, is there a bar that you remember that the reaction was so crazy that's why you remember it?
I had so many of them for so many different reasons that'd be hard to answer, but you could just go back to the previous answer I gave you with the large house, the dog house. That was my first bar. And that still get a reaction to this day. Even other rappers that people put in their top 5 ask me for that bar. Like, yo, I need that bar. Like, let me have it before I even put it out.
Yeah.
Because it's so powerful. You know what I mean? So that's just the first bar. That's just one of them. But it's been so many of them that it'll be, I mean.
Do you ever think you were too consistent?
Nah. You go on to lead by example. So if I'm too consistent on somebody coming after me, I'll only feel as though that they could be even more consistent than that. You only gonna want to top what came before you. You would never think that you could be better than Jordan if Jordan ain't played. But now if Jordan played, then I could be Kobe, I could be LeBron, I could be Kevin Durant, I could be Steph Curry now that Jordan already played and showed that level of greatness. But until you see it, you would never think it's possible.